I think the most important attributes of a successful coach are working out your own style of coaching, for one thing. You can learn off other coaches, but you have to work out your own personality. And also, I think whether you're a coach who's a bit of a tough taskmaster or somebody who likes to work a bit more closely with athletes, still need some firmness to work to a goal, because if you don't get an athlete to row the way you want them to row and the way they want to row, ultimately they're not going to succeed. So sometimes a bit of tough love is necessary. You need good quality coaching from top to bottom, because what happens is otherwise rowers and athletes will progress up to a certain point, and then a coach further up the chain is going to have to unravel some technical faults that they've learned perhaps over years, and that gets very, very difficult the longer you row for. So the better they get, the better start they get, you're doing everybody a big favour further down the line, because they're going to probably stay injury free and have a longer career if they can be taught good technique and good habits from day one. We've been a really successful rowing nation now for quite a few years. And there are lots of things in that formula, of course, finance and funding being an important one. But I think attention to detail, we're training these days focusing on every detail of sports science in terms of physiology, biomechanics, health and physiotherapy and lifestyle as well. So it really covers all the bases. But I still think the fundamental thing you need is a boat, an oar and a piece of water, and there's nothing stopping you winning if you've got the basic ingredients. A lot of coaching, it struck me, actually happens a bit like sort of blotting paper. You absorb good ideas from seeing things, watching things and chatting informally to people. But I'm a believer that you can be a bit more structured than that and a bit more proactive. It can take a very long time to learn some of the lessons you have to learn. So the more you get people together working in a team sense and being prepared to share a bit of their expertise and their experience, they're not giving anything away. They're not giving away any secrets that are going to disadvantage themselves. But the greater good is being improved, and I'm really thrilled that there's a sense of that today with the Scottish coaches coming together. Some clubs are successful permanently, if you like, usually because there's a really decent coach at the top who every day is providing the vision and the drive and the enthusiasm. And it's quite interesting, one of the themes on the workshops I say is that usually, if a key person like that leaves a club or an organisation, the fortunes of that club often drop back, and it's the same in industry and in most walks of life. I think coaches are at the centre of this process, and if you see a successful club or a successful organisation, it's because there's a really keen, capable person driving it, and not just coaches, of course. You need club captains, you need people raising finance and all of those sorts of things. But on a day-to-day basis, I think the coach is gluing it all together.